everybody, and happy Friday to everyone. I hope everybody is having a beautiful Friday. All right, so y'all know what time it is. It's happy hour time. All right, so I really hope everybody has their cocktails on hand because today is going to be another great segment. Another one of my tours, another one of our panelists that we're going to have at the Black Business Expo on March 28th. Remember to register on Eventbrite for that. If you haven't already, it's free entry, 15 vendors, have 4 panelists, all that great stuff. And we can't wait for that to happen. And as well, y'all know how I do it. Hey, Lexus here, aka Woods Bartending. We are a bartending service as well as we do these segments, Happy Hour Friday, to shout out all our businesses out here that we honestly need to know, get to know, support, and honestly also get tips on how to brand, start, market, whatever you're trying to do in business. That's what we're trying to do. We want to showcase your business so we can know how to support you. So that's what all these segments are about. If you are interested in being an interviewee with me, please hit me up, DM, whatever, so we can get you on. Today I have a special guest again. We have Miss Toni in the house, Bees in the Trap, as you know her. I mean, naturally Lupie, if you know her, Cupcakes and Cocktails, if you know her by that. And we have Hustle Your Business, if you knew her by that. So we're about to get her on, to join her on, so we can go ahead and get this conversation started. Again, I hope everybody has their cocktails. And remember, guys, you're able to join in, comment, ask questions to Miss Toni about, business, anything, even about her business. And definitely we can get all into it. So it's an open conversation. So hello, everybody who's joining on. I'm about to add Miss Toni on here, right?
Hello.
How you doing?
I am great today. How are you?
Girl, I can't complain. Blessed and highly favored. Okay,
that's booked and busy over here.
Right, that's right. I already know. Look, we have the queen here. A lot of you guys may know her in different, because she has so many businesses. So I know her at Bees in the Trap. Then we have Naturally Lupie. Then we have Hustle Your Hobby, right? Hustle Your Hobby.
Yep, Hustle Your Hobby.
Yep. And Cupcakes and Cocktails. Yes. And Cocktails as well. I mean, this queen over here has so many businesses that, I mean, honestly, when I say goals, I mean goals. I mean, you are a hustler out here for real. So I definitely want to introduce you so the audience can know you and definitely tell you about the segment, how this goes, okay? So everybody is, caught up and we ready to go into the interview, right? So again, my name is Lexus, aka Was Bartending. I will be your interviewer. And we have Miss Toni over here again. I named all the businesses, right? All the businesses. Again, I know her by Bees in the Trap. So y'all know about Bees in the Trap. We're going to say Bees in the Trap. All right? So we have Miss Toni over here. And she's definitely going to tell us a little about herself, how this segment goes, Miss Toni. Look, we're going to ask you questions about your business, your start, the ins and outs, pros and cons. Definitely give us some good tips and tools to business owners out here, people who are trying to start their business or in business and trying to literally, build their business right now. And as well, how we can support you in business, right? So we definitely need to know that. And then we're going to definitely follow you and know, where you're going to be going in the next 5 years, what direction, your future, what we looking like, you know what I'm saying? So that is definitely about Happy Hour Friday. So first, Miss Toni, let me see your cocktail, because I need your cocktail going.
Bees in the Trap, of course.
And
I'm sipping on Frosé.
Hey, oh yeah, that Frosé was good. That Frosé was good. Look, we're going to get into her drinks in a minute, guys. But as I do it, I shout everybody out who comes on the segments because, we always have people in the spotlight so we can follow and support too as well. So first, we have a lot of people that's joining Miss Toni. So everybody want to see you and hear about your business and start. So we have Mr. Etoile _. It's a funnel join. KD Catering, Mahogany's Ear Candy join. Air is vending, pressure on the beat. Yo,
hey,
pressure on the beat, yeah. She said, hey, mommy, LOL. We have Lush Life _ the bag lady, two cultures _ and Mahogany versus _ and pretty sweet and Co. just joined as well. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. All right, guys. So we're about to get into this conversation with Miss Toni here. So Miss Toni,
Yes.
look, I met you again with Bees in the Trap.
Yes.
Now, I want to hear about your starting business. Now, we can start off. What we can do, we can start off with either Bees in the Trap, whatever, whichever one you want to start off with. But I want to hear how you started in business in general. And we're going to work our way to all your different businesses that you have going on, right? So tell us your start. Tell us literally, how you came up even with the name Bees in the Trap. I love that. I love it. So I just want to hear how you started in business in general, right? Let's get into that.
Well, generally, I have been an entrepreneur since I was 8 years old. And
What?
I will be 50 years old this coming October. So October 2021, I will be 50 years old. So
Yeah.
I have been an entrepreneur since I was 8. I was always the one out of all of my friends that wanted their own money. Well, I'm going to tell you the real story.
Okay, go ahead.
My mother was very frugal growing up. She had a lot of money, and that's probably why she had a lot of money, because she was frugal with her money. And I'll never forget me asking her for a Big Mac combo at McDonald's. And she told me no, I had to get the 39-cent cheeseburger.
Oh my
And
God.
I was livid. And I
That's
said
it.
I was going to make my own money and buy what I want. To this day, I'm greedy and I'm a foodie, and I spend a lot of money on food. And from there, I tried to figure out what could I do. Remember, I'm 8 years old. What
Right.
can I do at 8 years old to make money to buy myself a Big Mac? And I started selling frozen Kool-Aid cups to my friends for 25 cents.
Wow.
And I have done everything from at 13, I had a summer day camp, $25 a kid. I had 10 kids.
Yo, you was a true hustler. Like,
I've been hustling since I was 8 years old, doing the bad economical times during 2008. I had a whole deviled egg business. I was hustling deviled eggs the same way I'm hustling this lemonade.
wow.
So I was born this way. I've been doing it again since I was 8 years old.
Yo, so y'all already heard this first here on Happy Hour Fridays. She said, look, she didn't say come into this. She been hustling since she was 8, y'all. So,
Yes.
yo, that's amazing. So you really a true entrepreneur. No, you guys talk to Miss Toni here. This is a true entrepreneur. Like she said, she know how to dog on, live and get her money at by all means necessary. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Toni. So we started at 8, right? Okay, you did your hustle, right? So let's fast forward. So when did you start like, okay, look, I'm going to go ahead and get into my own business and really make that, your thing right now? So when did that start?
Well, honestly, it's always been that. Every business I've entered, it's always been about making it my own and working for myself. Right. However, if I'm going to fast forward to Bees in the Trap, I have literally had Bees in the Trap since 2015. And Bees in the Trap started because I have my event, my main signature event, Cupcakes and Cocktails, every year. And I was in need of a drink provider for the event. Could not get a drink provider, or I couldn't get one that I wanted. And I said, well, you know what? I know how to make drinks. I'll just make the drinks. And I made the drinks, and these drinks was the complimentary drinks at the event. I never put a label on them. I never called it anything. It was just the signature drink at Cupcakes and Cocktails. Fast forward 2019, I was unexpectedly laid off from my job. And devastated. Was like, I wasn't ready. It was one of the few times in my life where I wasn't ready. I didn't have a plan. We had just came back from Cupcakes and Cocktails, so I still had some of the supplies left over. And my daughter, Pressure on the Beat, came to me and she said, hey, Mom, one of my friends is having a block party or some kind of party. They need a drink provider. You want to do some drinks? And I said, okay, I had a couple things left. I do the drinks. Did the drinks. We didn't have labels. I didn't have social media. I didn't even have a Cash App for it. We was using the Cash App for my event planning business. And I literally wrote on the package what the flavor was in the Cash App. And my daughter took them, and it was a hit. And that's how it started in Atlanta.
Wow. Okay. So let's piggyback then. because we have our personal conversations, right?
Right.
And we be talking about, you know, a little bit about how you started, and you know, we talked a little about cupcakes and cocktails and stuff like that. So when people hear cupcakes and cocktails, they're like, what is that? What is that? So
Yes.
let's talk about that, because we know, you know, how we discuss
Mm-hmm.
it's huge in DC, right? It's
Yes.
huge. So for those who don't know, we keep mentioning up cupcakes and cocktails. Let them know what it's about. What is it about?
Cupcakes and Cocktails, it started out as an event to showcase small women-owned businesses in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to have a platform for my daughter, who was in middle school at the time, to identify with people that looked like her. She's always been a little eccentric. You know, she started dreadlocks at a very early age. Most of her friends were either mixed, white, or very light skinned. She did not have a lot of brown skinned girlfriends. And I want to expose her to people that looked like her from all areas of life. So we came up with Cupcakes and Cocktails. I was watching the TV show Girlfriends. I was like, that's a good idea. You know, you have your girlfriends, you may bicker, you may argue, but some kind of way you come back together at the end of the day. So the event literally was about having women-owned businesses. We would do everything that you can imagine to celebrate women. No men was allowed in the building. No strippers, no men at all. So people at first did not get it. They was like, wait, so you just gonna have a room full of women? Like, it's not gonna be any strippers? So this was way before the women's empowerment event started. This was way before it became a thing to have pop-up shops. This was way before it was a thing to have these women gatherings who just wanted to be a part of a sisterhood.
Right.
And my whole goal was to have 100 women at that event. I didn't really know what we was going to do. I just knew we was going to have cupcakes and we were going to have cocktails, because those are my two favorite things. So
look, that's not a bad combination.
We literally winged it, and I was wanting 100 women to come. We had 325 women the very first year. And from there, people was like, oh my God, when are you going to do this again? And I was like, oh my God, not until next year, because I was exhausted.
Right.
And it became the annual must-go-to event of the year. I mean, eventually we grew into having swag bags and sponsors and corporate sponsors. And we was focused on all of the radio stations in DC. Like, Cupcakes and Cocktails is the #1 all-ladies event in the DMV area. And it all started with this brown girl doing it for my daughter to spotlight women-owned businesses. That was my only goal.
Beautiful. So now we asking, right? We asking, will you bring it to the A? Will you bring it? Because
yes, we are trying to wear out the benefits of how we can do it with the COVID restrictions. So I'm going to put further assessments on it, maybe around springtime, to hopefully be able to do it in the fall. But my team in DC is ready. They are already on board. Mini-Me is on board.
Right.
So we just trying to see what the COVID, was going to do.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait. And of course, everybody who's on here, everybody who is watching this, look, y'all heard it here first. Cupcakes and Cocktails is coming to the A. Y'all be looking for it. She said springtime, summer. Look, y'all be looking for it. I already know for a fact it's going to be a lituation. Especially, when you bring it to the A, you already know it's so many beautiful Black queens out here doing their thing. And we definitely need stuff like things like this just to help us build up and network with each other and literally just have empowerment with each other. We need these kind of things. So yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait till you bring it here. And I already know it's going to be so successful. So we got a lot of people joining on Miss Toni. So, okay, I got to always reintroduce when people coming in like, who is that? Hey, what y'all talking about? So, hey, y'all. So we got Miss Toni in the house. We got Bees in the Trap. If you know her by Naturally Lupie. You know her by Hustle Your Hobby. You know her by Cupcakes and Cocktails. We have the queen over here. One boss queen with several doggone businesses. Look, all you can say is nothing but goals, right? She's over here doing her thing. But we got I want to shout everybody out who's coming on and like, look, hey, what y'all talking about? We got Miss Sophie and Miss AD Beauty _hair, Belly's Bartending nights. Look, Pretty Sweet and Co said, I can't wait. Yo, we all can't wait, Pretty Sweet and Co, because we're going to be in the Cupcakes and Cocktail lit over there. All right, I already know
Girl, we're going to act
nice.
up. And look, what happens at Cupcakes and Cocktails stays at Cupcakes and Cocktails, okay?
That's it, because we say no man allowed. It's only women, okay? And then we got Tipsy Sips in the house. So again, we got
Mentor.
Look, you got all your fellow bees, everything on here to support you and definitely hear your story. So again, we started off with Bees in the Trap, right? Mm-hmm. But I want to ask you too, with Bees in the Trap, where you got that name from? That is just so original. I love it.
I was literally just playing around with like a word play. I kept saying, you know, honeybee, bees, and I just kept trying to figure it out. And honestly, I think the song may have come on or something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Bees in the Trap, like, that's kind of lit.
Yeah.
And it went from there. Like, it was very catchy. People got it instantly, or people was like, well, what is Bees in the Trap? Because I'm like, it's lemonade, but this ain't your mama lemonade. This ain't trapped out lemonade. And you know, here in Atlanta, we all about that trap music, that trap vibe, that trap, everything is trap here in Atlanta. So being that it really took off here in Atlanta, I wanted to pay homage to Atlanta.
Nice. So let's get into a little bit more about Bees in the Trap, right? Then we're gonna follow into your other businesses that we definitely support.
Yes.
But let's continue with Bees in the Trap. So okay, you started in 2015, right? So we're gonna go ahead and be like, okay, what was the whole process? Get into where you at now. Tell us the process.
Actually, out there just selling myself. The one thing I tell my students who take my classes, mm-hmm. My mentees, people that I mentor, nobody knows about your business if you're afraid to talk about it. Mm-hmm. If anybody on here follow me, they see that I post every single day. I don't have nothing to talk about on Bees in the Trap but Bees in the Trap. I want to know if you're thirsty. I want to know where you at. I want to know where you gonna be at. I want to know what you sipping on this weekend. I want to know. I'm going to talk about Bees in the Trap every day, all day. So with that being said, I fell into a lot of people's inboxes. It goes down in the DM when it comes to Bees in the Trap. I go to other events. I walk up to other bartenders, other drink providers. I introduce myself because it's a networking thing, but also it's enough out here for all of us. We all out here following each other, and I want you to see me and know that I'm coming. You know, we are friends in here, but it ain't no friends in business. I'm coming, sis. I'm coming, and you can come too.
That's it. I'm gonna say they can come too. That's it. Look, we what come up, we all come up. Look, we all come too and get this money. That's it. So that's what's up. So you literally, hey, you was like, I'm out here. I'm gonna push my business. I'm gonna make sure it's out here that people know who I am. So we know. So anybody who follows you, if you follow, you don't follow Bees in the Trap. It's _ Bees in the Trap. Okay. So you'll see all her posts, constant posts. Yo, she got the pouches right here for you, and she look right here. This is what she does. So these are adult Capri Sun pouches, right? Yes. That you make, right? You just her,
just her. Me.
Just her. She makes them, and she makes them fresh. It's lemonade or tea. She makes them fresh, and she mix them. And you know, I love talking like this because y'all know I'm a bartender. So I'm like, look. You know, it's really, really good because she mixed them so well, and you know everything is just fresh every time you make them. So she mixes the lemonade with the alcohol or anything else that she has going on in there, and it's amazing. Amazing. Like she does, this is her niche, this is what she do. Like literally, you got something on your hands, queens. So again, if you haven't tasted, because look, you're gonna have to tell them where you be at all the time, because literally I know you travel, you be at different areas, and
we be all around Atlanta.
All around Atlanta. Please tell us where you be at.
We have a weekly pickup shop, or what we call the lemonade stand, where you can do grab and go service at AD Beauty and Hair, which is a Black-owned beauty supply store in Conyers, Georgia. So we service the Conyers and Covington area Monday through Friday, as well as the weekends. And then every week I'm at a different location. So tomorrow I'm going to be with It's a Funnel for It's a Trap Saturdays. And we're trapping it out over at Skinworks Day Spa in Covington.
Nice.
Next week I'll be in Decatur. Like, I'm all over. So all you have to do is follow Bees in the Trap. Every Wednesday I post my locations, but automatically if you do a pre-order and you can't come to one of my locations, you can always pick up at AD Beauty and Hair over in Conyers. And don't forget to shop with them too. Don't just come pick up drinks. Shop, of course.
I must say, yes, of course. You definitely got to support both black businesses, okay?
Black.
Definitely support. So y'all heard that here first. Again, she literally, hey, she got her trap stand. So wherever she at, she posts them. She posts them. She lets you know the time. She lets you know. Look, I'm sold out. She'll let you know, like, hey, this is running low. All this stuff. So y'all definitely go follow her on Bees in the Trap. Look, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. And she has so many flavors. So many.
Over 75.
My goodness, over 75 flavors. So you got
counting.
Look. You got a list to choose from, so you will not be disappointed on anything that you get. And even if you have requests, anything like that, she'll definitely.
We cater, we do parties.
Yes.
We have our trap eats. We have the Hennessy wings, the Hennessy meatballs. We have the trap dip. Coming soon, we're gonna have the ice cream. We're gonna have the milkshakes. We trap in everything. I told y'all, if y'all looked at my post, I'm not tiptoeing through 2021. I'm stomping. Y'all gonna hear every footstep I take, okay?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Yo, I can't wait for all of that because that sounds delicious.
And of course, we got the partnership with 202 Pressure with the hookahs.
Of course. Yes. Me and you both, we are partnering. Look, her lovely daughter, Ayana, 202 Pressure. She sells the hookahs, customizable hookahs, y'all. So y'all definitely got to check her out because she's out there doing her thing. She does a lot more, but her hookahs are lit. If you love hookah and you like your customized hookah, she do it up for you. Even the hookah pens, even the tips. Like she's doing a lot. So shout out to 202 Pressure out here. Shout out, she's literally another hustler queen out there.
But she get it from her mama.
Yeah, that's it. She got it. I mean, shoot, you got a boss queen as a mother. Yes, you have no other choice.
You have no choice.
You have no choice. So yes, we're definitely gonna keep it moving. I mean, a lot of people are joining. This is amazing. So again, we have Miss Toni here. Bees in the Trap, Hustle Your Hobby, Doggone Naturally, Lupie, Cupcakes and Cocktails. Look, we're having a good conversation with her about her business. One of her business. We're about to move on to the next two. You know what I'm saying? So Conceited joined us. He said, yes, fresh. He put the hands up, everything, crowned. Hey, salute to you. We got team. Okay, y'all, if I mess up your Instagram name, please don't be mad at me, please. I'm just trying to shout you guys out. So I believe we got Team Moss at just to go. All right.
Tia, that's my CMOS girl.
Oh, CMOS. Okay. Hey boo, how you doing? It's a funnel set 100 and AD Beauty _ hair said thanks y'all, and she said yes, Ayana. So yes, all right. So we're gonna continue this great conversation with the boss queen over here. So we're gonna move on to Hustle Your Hobby, right? So we know you just changed your name, right? You changed it and everything. So let's get a little bit of background about that. What does that? What business is this?
Hustle Your Hobby is actually my mentoring and coaching business. I was fighting against being called a mentor and a coach forever. However, under my 202 Media event planning business, outside of doing events, I was also coaching, doing vendor coaching, doing strategy sessions, 1 hour phone calls with students. So I said, you know what? I'm getting a lot of conversation about how I took lemonade and turned it into this whole business. And I literally did a class called Hustle Your Hobby. And from the class, we started the podcast. And then I said, you know what? This is a whole nother entity because my DMs are full with, can I ask you a question? Or I was told I needed to follow you because I'm trying to do this, or I'm trying to break into the food and beverage business, or I'm a bartender. And that's the thing. I'm not even a bartender. I just found my niche and I sold it. You know what I mean? So I decided to teach others how to hustle their hobby because once again, it's enough out here for all of us. What's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you. And I don't mind sharing the strategies. I don't mind giving the tools, but you have to apply them. The rest is up to you after I give it to you.
That's it. You're absolutely right. So we're saying, okay, so you do the classes. You literally started with Hustle Your Hobby, basically coaching calls, all this. So if people are trying to get into business, or people are in struggle trying to literally market their business or even get their businesses or business off the ground, you are here to assist them and tell them literally, okay, this is what you need to do, and this is how you should do it, so they can come to you and literally help their business expand and grow.
Right, especially around the pop-up shop space. I do pop-up shops. I put together pop-up shops, and I'm at a pop-up shop almost every week. And I see so many people, they just sign up and then they stand there like a statue. Like they just figure all I have to do is just show up. And I'm like, nah, sis, you at work.
You gotta sell.
You got to work.
Yeah,
like, let me show you how to sell out. You got to put that work in. So I do this whole class, Been Like a Boss. It's very rarely do I do a pop-up shop and do not sell out. But I use the pop-up shop for my business. Of course, the pop-up shop is for me to, of course, you know, sell to their customers, but I'm also telling my customers to come. I'm making sure that wherever I am, you're going to know if I'm in South Atlanta, North Atlanta, on the east side, the west side, you're going to know everything. And I'm going to have something special just for my honeybees for coming out there. And then the new people that's coming by, you're going to get stung too. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. So that's where we come with the Been Like a Boss class. I do the free Canva classes. We have the advanced Canva classes to create your own graphics and all types of things. Creating hashtags and all of that good stuff around pop-up shops.
Okay. So with that being said, so if anybody who is interested in that, do they contact you personally? Do you have where you things where you can sign up for different classes?
Yes. If they go to the hustle_your_hobby page, one, there are tips all up and down the page. But two, if you click the link in the bio, it will take you to my consultant intake form, and we can have a 1-hour conversation.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. So y'all heard her. Okay, y'all heard Boss Queen over here. She said, look, if y'all have any questions, and y'all can go to her page, Hustle Your Hobby, and y'all can definitely get all the tips, or you can call her personally. Schedule an appointment, call her personally, and she can talk to you. She said, not for 30, for a whole hour.
A whole hour. And some of my students are on here, and they will tell you, I don't give you the fluff. I don't give you Google information. I give you real deal information. I give you real proven strategies, and I show you and I tell you how I did it.
Look, and honestly, I know you do. You are literally straight to the point. If it sound like BS, she gonna tell you it's BS. You need to go back to the drawing board. Look, this may not be for you, or hey, this is how you need to do it. If you ain't gonna do it, don't sit over here and waste the time. But
don't do it.
Look, very serious. So if you're serious about your business, and you're definitely serious about growing your business and wanting your business to expand and market your business and brand your business, I'm telling you, Miss Toni, she knows the ins and outs to this. She's been doing this for how long, Miss Toni? Tell them how long.
Over 15 years.
Woo! So
over 15 years. So I've done it for myself. I've done it for corporations. I've done it for businesses that you would recognize. Look, I'm about to name drop because I got a made. I done it for Verizon Wireless, Morehouse University, Cox Communications. Like, don't play with me. I don't play any games when it comes to this. And my daughter can tell you, even when we leave out to go do a pop-up shop, she has started as my assistant to running a whole table without me. And she knows I only take money. I don't take product. So you better come back here with my money. Don't come back here with these pouches.
That's it. Like, you heard it here, right here. So if you are definitely interested in building your business.
Yes.
You have the Queen Boss right here is going to help you. And honestly, you say you do coaching calls. So tell them, do you charge for that, or do you do a consultation? How does that work?
Well, the consultation is why you fill out the intake form, so that we can drill down and be very specific in where you need help or what your challenges are. But the coaching calls through the end of January is $20.21.
All right.
That's nothing. Now, starting February, it's going up to $47.
So y'all better get
that. Come on and get it down. And every coaching call I have had has lasted longer than an hour, but they still only paid the $20.21. And I do follow up. I showed them little tips and tricks that we didn't even discuss. So it's valued at more than $20, but I'm going to help everybody out because everybody didn't get their stimulus check. So we're going to do $20.21 through the end of January.
Hey, so y'all heard it. $20.21 until the end of January. If you want a coaching call, it's unlimited. She ain't timing you.
Nope.
This is unlimited. She's giving you so much information, so utilize it. Utilize it right now, okay? Yes. It's only $20. Y'all can spend that literally within a day. Yes. Especially if you're serious about your business and want your business to grow this year, because 2021 is supposed to be everybody's year. Phenomenal within business, anything that you're doing. Yes. So believe me, you're not going to get anything wrong to definitely help your business expand and grow for 2021, all right? So we are here, yo. A lot of people are commenting. I gotta, we gotta take a little pause here and let's read these comments, right? So again, y'all, I'm here with Boss Queen, all right, Miss Toni here. I already know you got a lot of your students, friends. I mean, a lot of your supporters and honeybees on here. I mean, I'm telling you, they are definitely commenting on here. So hey, we got Concita. He said, "Crowds, wear your crown, queens." And then we got KD_catering 16. Yo, what about Vendor? Shout out KD_catering right now. So she said #vend like a boss exclamation point. She put 3 of them. Yes. Then we have exclusive_mixology.
Hey sis.
Yes, she said yes. So she did the hand clap. Yes. We have Tabi_Benzema. And then we have It's a Funnel who said facts. She said facts, okay? So y'all hear it first. We talking to the Boss Queen right here. I'm just so honored. This is our panelist. She is one of our panelists. So I'm really excited because she honestly gives very helpful, useful, as she's telling you now, facts on how to really, especially for small up-and-coming businesses, on how to do this right now for your business and what really to focus on and what you really need to honestly drill into when it's coming to social medias and interacting with your customers. I mean, this queen has honestly shout out to her too. You graduated. Look,
yes, from Cornell.
Yes. Look, I got to shout you out, because Queen, I'm telling you, if y'all don't understand, when I met Miss Toni, look, Miss Toni is just a bubbly, just a beautiful person inside and out, right? And I met her. She came through the DMs, like she said, she slid through the DMs, and we were talking about on this expo, and she wanted to be a vendor. And I was like, at the time, I was like, look, I'm already gonna do the bar because I wanted to feature, wood bartending, this and that. So she was like, well, can I be a panelist? I said, yeah. So she called me right then and there. She was like, yeah. So I'm just telling you, my name is Toni, and she told me her whole story. I believe we stayed on the phone for like 2 hours.
Yes.
We didn't even know each other, but that's how quick. I said, this woman is amazing. Like, looking like she just came to my life, like out of nowhere. So she was so amazing. And so literally we hit it off from there. And she's like one of our panelists. And the more and more we talked, the more and more I got to know you. I knew how knowledgeable you were. You told me, look, Miss Toni told me, she was like, yeah, I have a full-time job. So I'm thinking, I was like, she does bees in the trap. She make all these. I said, so you make all these pouches by yourself? And she was like, yeah. And I said, hold on, wait a minute. You have all these places to go to. You got pop-up shops. You doing doggone trap stands, and you doing all of this. She was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I have a full-time job. I do all of this by myself, and I got to do drop balls, and people coming to pick it up. And I was like, okay. Then she was like, yeah, I do events too. I hosted, do events too. And I was like, how you have enough time in the day to do this? I'm sitting over here still trying to figure out how to do my damn business. How you have enough time in the day? She said, girl, I utilize my 24 hours a day. So I'm just letting you guys know I never met anybody in my life who utilizes their 24 hours. She has a full-time job, and she still gets everything and makes enough time and still able to post. I tell you, this lady, she don't post one time a day. This lady, she posts like, you see like 10 posts within one day. I'm like, ain't you supposed to be working? What you doing? She is posting. She is advertising. She is literally doing coaching calls. She is literally doing it all. So I just want to say kudos to you and shout out to you, honey, because you also got your certificate, right? You got your certificate from Cornell University. Tell everybody what you got your certificate in, because she said, I'm still going to keep my education going and grow within my business, so I can always be knowledgeable and keep that knowledge flowing so you can be successful within what you're doing. So tell everybody what you did through all of this that you're doing.
Through a pandemic. For 6 months of my life, I thought I didn't know if I was going to make it, but for 6 months of my life, I was in the Cornell University Women's Entrepreneurship Program. And I took that as an opportunity to, one, not just, get the education and all of that, but a lot of the people that was in those programs, they were using fake businesses. They was using models to try to see if something was going to work. Well, I use my real business. So I'm getting responses from professors, from the financial side to the progress side to the projections for the next 4, 5, 10 years. And they was like, oh, you spot on. You got it. It's good. And they was like, is this a real business? And I was like, yes. And I was so proud to send my LLC and my business license. And they were like, oh, wow. Like, we never saw anything like this. So once I realized that I was on the right path, it fueled me to keep going. Now, I'm not going to lie, a couple nights, I almost broke down. Natasha's on here, and I would call her like, girl, it took me 6 hours to finish that, to finish that paper. I didn't know if I was going to make it. But when I made it, I literally cried. Because here I am. Like, I'm getting teary now.
No, it's okay. Because I'm telling you, Miss Toni, you are definitely inspiration. Nobody has told you that. You're definitely inspiration because you literally did that. You worked so hard.
I feel like I'm almost 50 years old, 3 kids. I was a teenage mom. And I just remember at 16, people talking about me and saying I wasn't going to be nothing. And I wouldn't be able to do anything. I was going to be stuck on welfare and stuff like that. And I never, even though I went to college, I didn't graduate because I had to get a job to take care of my baby because I didn't want to be on welfare. So I graduated trade schools. I graduated technical schools. I graduated from these different programs, but I never felt like I graduated from college. So to get that certification from Cornell, it was bigger than just 6 months. This took me back to what my original goals and dreams was when I was 16, when I was 15, when I was 18, and trying to figure out how can I work, make money, and have a business. Who's going to see me? Who's going to give me a chance? And to my daughter, to all of the people right now who's trying to think, should I keep doing this? Can I keep doing this? The answer is yes, because 5 years ago, we couldn't have the businesses we have. We couldn't do the things that we are doing now without having a brick and mortar, without having a top credit, without having a degree, without having somebody mentioning your name in a room. Now you can mention your name in a room. So that right there was just proof that 1, I can do it. 2, it's never too late. And 3, I deserve that. I did that for me more than I did for anybody else. And honestly, I didn't even tell a lot of people because I was scared I wasn't going to be able to finish. And I didn't want to look bad if I didn't finish. Because I'm like, if I don't finish, nobody will know. But the closer I got, the more I knew I had to finish.
You know what, Miss Toni? I'm not gonna lie, you almost had me tearing up over here, because just hearing your story, and honestly, I know a lot of people have their own story and can relate in different ways. It may not be similar, but definitely relate in different ways on the feeling. Just the feeling wise of how you felt then and how you feel like you can breathe now, right? Like you just have this accomplishment now, and you did it. Nobody else but you did it.
Me.
And that's it, just you. And that's what that feeling is like. I did all of this and look what I got out of it. And it's literally something that I can literally say that I accomplished and I did. So that's the reason why I wanted to shout you out. I really did, because when you told me and when I saw that, I was like, wow. You know, like, because you're gonna have me tear it right here. I'm just like, wow, because and I see your friend, she said, yes, you are more than an inspiration. Love you, sis. Because, and the reason why I say you're so, and I always say you're so inspiring, and just seeing you and everything that you do, it's just like you push, you motivate, and it's just like I know for a fact that whatever you post, whatever you say, whatever you do, you don't know who all is looking at you. And I tell you this all the time. You have so many people looking at you, and how many people really you are helping, just helping by doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that accomplishment right there is a huge accomplishment. It's huge.
And it's for all the women over the age of 40 who keep saying, I waited too late. It's too late. I'm too old. Like, I have lupus. I have a loopy brain, so my brain doesn't work like it used to, and I have to think, and I have to reread 101 times, and it's frustrating, but it's never too late. As long as I have breath in my body, it's never too late.
Exactly. And it's crazy, because I was just about to get into your next, you know, the next business you came up with. And it was crazy because the last time we spoke, you know, this is my first time hearing about it. Last time we spoke, when I saw you at the track stand, at the candle company. Please shout them out so people can.
Bear and Honey Candle down in Little 5 Points.
Yes. Black owned. Yes, Little 5 Points is beautiful, beautiful place. And that's when I heard. I didn't even know you had lupus and Erin. That's why I was like, what the hell? Like you going through all of it. It's like, oh my gosh. So I want to get into that too, because, you know, again, you never know what anybody is going through, and just hearing your story it's very uplifting, Miss Toni, on everything that you're doing. But we're going to get into the comments too, because a lot of people are commenting on, and you know, it's really showing you some love, Miss Toni. So she hold on, let me see here. We have She Is Tiff joined us, Dot Lost joined us, Drinking Clean, and KD_catering 16. She said she is definitely a bubbly ball of energy. If you do not like Miss Toni, there is something wrong with you. That's exactly what KD_catering 16 said. Exclusive_mixology said that's the DMV hustle, baby.
Yes.
All right. yes. And you had the bougie pineapple who joined us. Heart and Soul _by Tot T joined us. Blink Meek _lash bar, and then exclusive_mixology. I believe she was responding to what we were talking about just a minute ago. She said very true. And then we have Sheree Amore 68 who joined. Heart and Soul _by Tot T raised her hand. Yes, we're having a beautiful conversation with Miss Toni, one boss queen, multiple businesses. Honestly, a lot of stuff. And I mean, I wish we can go down a list. This will be a conversation. Like, we could sit here for a whole doggone 2 hours to talk about everything that, you know, Miss Toni does. And again, Miss Toni has been through some things, and she's literally, honestly, everything that she's been through, even if it's good or bad, she literally accomplished them, goes over these hurdles and literally makes it hers, and she doesn't care. She does what she has to do out here, and she is definitely, I keep saying, a boss queen, because you don't see a lot out here, but you are so unique, Miss Toni. I'm not gonna lie, you're so unique. You're a very unique person that I have met, and I just love it. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I just love your energy. I just love your hustle and your drive, and just love you as a person. And honestly, just you just giving back anything that you need and just trying to help people is beautiful. So let's move on to, like I said, like, you were battling lupus, right?
Yes.
So you started, and we're going to shout out your page, your other page, like I was doing earlier,
yes.
Naturally Lupie. Yes. All right. So tell your, viewers who don't know about Naturally Lupie and how you started that.
Well, Naturally Lupie, it started out as my page. This is when Instagram first started. So I was all into the natural hair thing. As you can see, I have natural hair. I've been natural for 27 years now. And when I was initially diagnosed with lupus, not a lot of people knew about it. Heck, I didn't know about it either. The only thing I knew about it at the time was that Toni Braxton had it. And there was no cure, and they was pretty much giving me a death sentence. Like, if or when you die, you will probably die from complications of lupus. So I literally was planning my funeral, doing all of this stuff, because I thought I was going to die in like within months.
Oh my God.
It was terrible.
Yes,
it was the most horrific thing I had ever experienced. And my mother is a nurse, so I had always felt comfortable enough to go to her to, like, Mom, this is what they are saying. But at the time, she had Alzheimer's. So I had nobody I could talk to, nobody I trusted, and the doctors is pretty much telling me I'm going to die. So this was in 2010. So so people started to notice that I wasn't as social as I was, because I was sick. So I honestly got tired of telling everybody the same story over and over again. So one day I just posted on my page, my name is Toni, aka Miss Six, and I have lupus. And people was like, what? What the hell is that? Because at the time, my page was All Natural by Miss Six, because I had a product line. So then I changed it to the Lupie Chick, or Naturally Lupie. I had a blog, and people started asking me 1,001 questions. So I literally went from like 1,500 or 2,000 followers to 5,000 to 10,000 to 11,000 followers literally overnight. And it was literally just talking about lupus. I started using my platform as a way to give speak about awareness for lupus. I started doing lupus initiatives, lupus awareness campaigns. So we do the selfies for lupus. We have the lupus walk. We do all kinds of stuff for lupus. Cupcakes and Cocktails turned into a lupus awareness situation, where we started doing the kickball games for lupus. And then, of course, if you look at my page, you will see hundreds of pictures of me doing this. So people thought it was a sorority, but this shows support and awareness for lupus. So I always say, this is Toni, aka Naturally Lupie, aka the Lupie Chick. L's up to all my Lupie chicks. And this is what we do when we showing support for lupus. And it just grown from there. And literally, I was living in DC at the time. So when I moved to Atlanta, I would be out and about, and people were like, oh my God, that's the Lupie Chick.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, you know who I am? And they was like, yes. And then when I went to Essence Fest, and the Lupus Foundation was there, and they was like, aren't you the Lupie Chick? And I'm like, what? Wow. So literally, people was watching, people was listening. I've had partnerships with the Lupus Foundation, with Walgreens, with Verizon, with Sprint, with so many different companies, solely based on my awareness initiatives for lupus.
Wow, that is crazy. So your lupus, literally, it blew up.
It blew up.
it blew up. Like, what was the timeline of that? Like, how did it blow up? Like, how fast did it blow up?
It was really fast, and I think
Oh
it's because
wow.
I was one of the first people that really told the real, the raw, and the ugly. So I would post pictures purposely, like I'm on here now, purposely with no makeup on because I've had a lupus outbreak, so I have these lesions and things on my face and on my skin.
Okay. Okay.
I was one of the first that would show this. I was becoming known as the face of lupus.
Mm,
I would literally tell people what I felt like, and so
mm-hmm.
many people understood it and recognized it. And then I would speak, or I would have Ayana, my daughter, speak from her
Mm-hmm.
perspective because she's a kid helping her mom. You know,
Right.
there are so many little things that we do that people don't understand. Like I have a lot of friends, and I know they probably like, why she call me every day at 5 o'clock? Because I forget where I'm going. So I know if I talk to
Mm.
you and I say, yeah, I'm on my way home. And if I say, well, girl, where am I going again? And you be like, well, you said you was going home.
Oh
My
wow.
daughter has a tracker on my phone. You know,
Okay.
Natasha didn't know for a long time why I would stop at the store every day. My brain and my head would be so scrambled. By the time I
Mm.
would get to her store, I just needed to let my brain rest because
Oh
I
wow.
couldn't make it all the way home. Even
Wow.
though I'm only 10 minutes away from home, I just
Mm-hmm.
couldn't make it any further. And
Oh
she would be
wow.
like, yeah, I saw you on the camera. And I was like, because to me, that's a safe space for me.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
certain things that I just do now automatic. You know, people come to my house and I'll be like, is it too dark? Because the bright lights trigger a migraine.
Okay.
Like everybody in my house knows, you know, but the
Right.
strangers, they're like, well, damn, it look like a funeral home in there. It's black.
Right, right, exactly. So I have a question for you then, for our audience who are listening, and people who are experiencing who has lupus, or any other condition that they have. For your experience, you say you've been battling this for some time now.
Yeah.
So what is your what can you say to them that just even encouraging, or that may encourage you every day, just to even get through this right now, for those who are struggling, just to get through every
Really
day?
to be your own advocate. I again, when I first found out I had lupus, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it does. But I literally would, the doctor would say, okay, we're going to try this medication. And I would boldly whip out my phone, go on WebMD. I'm like, nope, it says the after effects is this, 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 and this. And I'm going to need my kidneys. I'm going to need my bones to not be brittle. Like, we're going to have to come up with a plan B. I've had doctors argue me down, tell me that what I was doing didn't work until it worked.
Mm,
So be your own advocate.
mm-hmm,
Um, we all fall into a space of why me and
mm-hmm,
feeling sad, but you can't stay there. I could have used lupus as an excuse to not do a third of the things that I'm doing. It's never been an excuse.
mm-hmm,
Never. And it never will be. I don't use it as an excuse to call out for work. I will use it as an excuse to not work in my business.
mm-hmm,
So
mm.
advocate for yourself, do your own research, and understand that health is wealth.
Nice, nice. Well, y'all heard it here. Anybody who's out there, battling or struggling with lupus right now, having a hard time, right now, even if you're struggling with anything else that is definitely hard for you right now, you heard it here. This is how she is getting through and got through, and literally surviving and staying strong every day, throughout this whole process. So she gave you a little bit of tips, and we hope that helps. You know what I'm saying? If not, let me ask you this too: are people able to contact you and just talk to you about certain things that
Absolutely.
they're going
My
through?
DMs is always open because dealing with a chronic illness where you don't necessarily look sick,
Mm-hmm.
it's very taking and it's a toll on the mind, it's a toll on the body. Um, I'm looking away for a second. I have journals
Mm,
that I've created that I send for free to lupus survivors. Dear Lupus,
mm,
it's a lot of good help to be able to meditate and write down your thoughts. Um, I also have my gratitude journal. I'm
nice.
grateful for every day, even if it's a day of pain. I'm grateful that I'm here to feel the pain that day. Okay,
Nice.
I have the tools to still push through. So my DMs are always open. I have my phone number there. I have a blog, the LupieChickProject.com.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my journals are free to lupus survivors and to their caregivers. All you have to do is just go in the inbox, naturally_Lupie.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. So she told you, hey, y'all can hit her up in the DMs. Y'all can literally, if y'all need some journals, whatever help you need, she got you. For real, she got you, and she can help you through this process as well. Like she helped herself, and she has a support system around her to help her through this as well. So we're definitely going to get into some more good topics.
Yes.
A lot of people are still joining on and commenting. I mean, honestly, you have a great fan base. I'm gonna let you know here now. You really do. You got a lot of love coming your way, love. So we have Heart and Soul by Tati. She said 11 years later, you're still here, Heart. That's amazing. And then we have Team Moss at Just to Go. She said, what a journey. Go, girl. Strong work. And then we have Just Incredible, who just joined us. Thank you guys for joining us and honestly staying tuned in. We have Miss Toni over here, one boss queen with several businesses, Beads in the Trap, Natural Lupie, Cupcakes and Cocktails, Help Sew Your Hobby, and so much more. She's out here doing her thing. We're getting into each one of her businesses, her start, literally how she got into it, and now we're about to get into her experiences of pros and cons within each of her businesses. What can she tell us? Hey, these are my pros, these are my cons, and this is how I overcame each and every one of them from each business. So yes, Miss Toni, what's your pros and cons?
Well, I would definitely say, especially, not being from Georgia, I knew a handful of people when I started Bees in the Trap, that you have to get out and network. Sitting behind your computer all day or behind your phone all day, that's fine, but it won't work. You have to get out. You have to meet people. Don't be afraid to, like, half the people on here will tell you they know me from following me or me following them. But if I see them someplace, if I see them at an event, I walk up to them and tell them who I am. Get out, network, build your circle, build your support system. We have so many people that inbox me. I have group texts. Like, I never had a group text before until my latest class. We have this group text. We talk about any and everything. Hey, what do y'all think about this menu? What do y'all think about this? Have y'all heard about that? Like, we share everything. So get your circle tight, get out there and network, and don't focus so much on the Instagram followers. We all started at one. We all been there where we only had 200 people. And then you're like, oh, nobody's watching. I'm not going to post. Somebody watching, sis. Somebody is watching. They may not be tapping that like button, but they watching. Keep posting. Stop focusing on those numbers. Those numbers don't really matter. Keep going.
That's it.
And my biggest tip, there has happened from my experience. There's a lot of shaming going on to people who work a full-time job or who's not interested in being an entrepreneur. Every job that I've ever had, I am using those tools and the things I've learned today in my business. Whether it was a service business, whether I was in retail, whether I was in an administrative business, you should be, don't feel bad about working a 9 to 5. Every single day, you should be learning something from your 9 to 5 that you can apply to your business. And if you are a bad employee, you're going to be a worse entrepreneur. If you call out just because you stayed up too late watching the verses last night, you're going to call out on your business. If you only want to dedicate 8 hours a day and not a minute more, that's all you're going to do in your business. If you don't pay attention to detail, if you are late, if you don't keep a schedule, you're not good with your calendar, those things are going to roll over into your business. And where your boss paid you, you won't get paid because you won't have any customers. So if you are a bad employee, think about everything that's ever been told to you on your 1-year annual evaluation. That's going to roll over into your business.
Mm.
Every year I've been employed, I get the same ding on my evaluation is that I don't delegate duties. And guess what? In my business, I don't delegate duties.
Delegate.
I'm bossy. I want it done my way. So in my way, I figure I might as well do it. So it
Right.
rolls over into your business.
Right.
So
Right.
become a good employee so you could be a better entrepreneur.
Mm. And I'm glad you actually hit on that because I put it like this. A lot of people who are becoming entrepreneurs are even doing well in their businesses, and sometimes things happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, sometimes you gotta humble yourself to go back to work, or honestly, you know, go work those 9 to 5, especially when you're used to having your own business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you said that, because at the end of the day, and one thing that you hit on a key point that people may not look at it, you can learn from you working for somebody else's business and inquiring into your business and how to
Mm-hmm.
make your business more successful by working for somebody else. You can literally utilize that and honestly make your business thrive. If you're having troubles in your business or whatever is going on
Yep.
personally, or anything that's happening in your business to where you have to work a 9 to 5,
Yes.
utilize that so you don't have to. So
Yep.
you don't have to anymore.
And
You know what I'm saying?
if you learn nothing else, take a lesson from your supervisors, your
That's
managers.
it.
If you don't like how they are treating you, then don't you treat your employees like that.
That's it. That's
The
it.
best manager I ever had, and I speak about him all the time, Mark Harris.
Mm-hmm.
The very first day I met him, he said, if you are still doing this job in a year, I didn't do my job.
Dang.
So he pushed me out of my comfort
Wow.
zone. He pushed me into greatness. So I took that as him coaching me, him mentoring me. So guess what? I do the same thing to the people that's around me, because he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't afraid to break bread. He wasn't afraid to give me a seat at the table. He wasn't
That's what's
afraid
up.
to give me a chance. And we have to do that for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if you learn
Mm-hmm.
nothing else, look at the examples that's placed right there before you. I had another job. I learned QuickBooks on their time.
Oh,
So
wow.
they said, "Do you know how to do QuickBooks?" Yeah. Mm-hmm. I ain't know nothing,
I'm gonna learn
girl.
it
I pulled it
today.
up on YouTube and figured it out on their money. Because by the
That's
time
it.
I buy QuickBooks, I need to be an expert at it. So
That's
I'm
it.
gonna learn on their money, and that's
That's
what I
it.
did.
That's it. That's it. And that you do have to honestly utilize what you have and utilize it to where you can be successful on what you do it.
Thank
And
you.
that's what's up. And that's what we all as business owners, even if you have a 9 to 5, whatever you're doing, don't make the situation, don't complain about the situation,
Right.
because honestly, when you have these situations, sometimes it's not going to last forever unless you make it last forever. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, when you do these situations, make the best out of them. Just
Make the
make the
best
best
out
out
of
of
them.
it.
It's
Make the
another
best out
stream of
of it.
income.
That's it. Don't sit over here and be one of those people that complain, talk mess to your coworkers about your boss, or even about your coworkers, this and that. Look at the situation and see the bigger picture of it.
Yes.
Like, hey, even if you have to give yourself a deadline, timeline, whatever, through this time that I am working here, this is what I am aiming to do. This is what
Yes.
I'm aiming to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who do have a 9 to 5, really honestly, don't look at it as if I'm going 10 step backwards, or I'm not, in the place that I need to be. Honestly, sometimes you are in the place that you need to be, because sometimes you got
Exactly.
to take a seat and just look back and just be like, okay, I need to do this, or I honestly need it, so I need to do this to honestly exceed and expand within my business
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. So honestly, I'm glad we talked about this, because some people do need to hear that. It's just about humbling yourself sometimes.
Yes.
That's all it is.
And for
Honestly,
me,
about
like,
humbling.
only we know what we can afford to do. I hear
That's
a
it.
lot of people say, "Oh, I can't wait to leave my 9 to 5."
Mm.
Or they have even said to me, "Bees in the Trap doing so good, girl. Why you working a 9 to 5?" I was like, "Oh, you counting my dollars?" Because Bees in the Trap is my business, but my 9 to 5 is a stream of income for me.
That's it.
I have a child in college. I have
That's it.
another child who I help in her business, and I have multiple businesses that I'm working on, and I have a granddaughter I'm buying into her business. So I need all the coins. Wherever they want to come from, I need them all.
Right. You're absolutely right. And honestly, guys, I know you guys are commenting and joining on. Look, we having a really great conversation. She's giving us some great tips and tools and keys to success right now when it's coming to entrepreneurship within your business as a business owner. Even if you do have a 9-to-5, how you can literally utilize your 9-to-5 and make it work for you. Make it work. Literally. That's it. Make it work for you. And we have people comment. I'm gonna read out your comments, guys. Hey, we get it. We get into some good conversation. Look, we have Mahogany versus _ She said, "Amen. Your co-workers are your best customers."
Yes.
And yes, absolutely right. And we have Just Incredible. She said, "Teach. You're talking good." We have a couple of people who just joined on. Natural's Natural, all there. And then we have Riding Encouragement, and then we have Lovely _ RN470 who just joined us. Again, we have Miss Toni, Boss Queen here. She is one of our panelists. If you are literally loving this conversation that we're having, all these tips and tools and keys to success, I mean, honestly, we're definitely going to be talking just like this when for the Black Business Expo on March 28th. She is literally one of the panelists. And we're talking about business. We're talking about how you can grow and expand your business, how to market, how to brand. And we're honestly really hitting home into, right, Miss Toni, the pandemic. Because we know a pandemic is out here. How to really market and brand your business during and after a pandemic.
You have to be ready to pivot. I tell in my group chat, when the pandemic hit, none of us was ready. Let's just be honest. None of us was ready. And I would be not honest if I say at first I didn't panic. When the pandemic hit, we started in January. All of my students know I keep a binder and I book myself out a month in advance. Look, here's my book.
There you go.
Month in advance, right? I had every weekend booked from January through May. Every weekend. And some weekends I had 2-a-days, meaning 2 events in one day. And then all of a sudden, everything is shut down. No events, nothing is happening. And the places that I was using was all shut down. Barbershops, hair salons, the spa, everything came to a halt. And I'm sitting there like, what the hell am I going to do now? What now? And we literally had to come up with a plan, B, C, D, E, and F. We doing curbside pickup. We doing drop-offs. We doing some of everything that we can think of to pivot. And for the businesses that did not necessarily make it, those that could make it, it's because they wasn't willing to pivot. As much money as we did not make, Black businesses flourished during the pandemic. I don't know where the money was coming from, but y'all was drinking and y'all was eating. And when I say y'all, I mean me too, because I was ordering food from a chef. Like, I don't even order food from a chef, and I work every day. But I ain't had no job. I'm sitting at home talking about, I'm about to order me this crab boil. I'm about to order me these lamb chops. Every day I'm ordering food like I got a personal chef. We were doing it every single day. So now that we are a year later, there's no reason why we aren't better prepared.
That's it.
So we already know there are no more 100 people, 50 people events. There is no more of that. We down to 20 or 30 people. What are we going to do different? Are we ready? Or do we have a system set up to where we can sell something else other than our main product? Like, what are you going to do? And my group they will tell you every month or every couple of weeks. I'm like, hey, y'all, we probably going to be shut down. Y'all ready? What y'all going to do? What y'all got in place? My daughter, she was working at the spa, shut down. She was working full-time at the daycare, shut down. And she went 4 months with no unemployment. It was in the system, but she didn't get paid. And she casually made a comment one day. She was like, dang, I miss going to the hookah bar. I casually said, well, as much hookah as you smoke, you should sell it. The next day, she said, Mom, can you make me a logo? And she was selling hookah. The next day. So don't tell me it can't be done. Don't tell me we not spending the money. Don't tell me black people don't support black people.
Yeah.
Because I made the most money I ever made during a pandemic.
During a pandemic.
Selling 200 plus couches a day. People who don't even drink was like, I don't drink, but I want to support. Here's $10. I will wake up to random cash apps. I don't drink, but I just want to bless somebody, gift it to somebody else. So be ready. Like every one of us on here that has a business, you should be thinking of 3 to 4 different ways you can monetize that business in 3 to 4 different ways.
That's it.
Now I know how I can monetize mine. Do you know how you can monetize yours?
That's it. And you hit really on a key point. And shout out to all the business owners, because we just say, if we shut down again or something else comes, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? If it's a slow period for whatever business that you're in, you always have to, I remember you saying that, you always have to reinvent or find that hustle where you still making money. Yes. You still, money don't stop. You still make your money, because you may, whatever you're doing, it may slow down. Even if the pop-up shop's not going, if you working at, if it's not going, something shut down. You always need, like you said, your plan A, B, C, D on how to make your money. Because at the end of the day, if you just depending on plan A and you stuck,
you failed.
You failed, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So again, like you said, if COVID didn't teach anybody anything, it's how to hustle. Really, it's really how to get out here and hustle.
If the only thing you can do is clean a house, businesses should have been popping. People who cook or sell food should have been popping. People who sell candles and air purifiers should have been popping. I don't care. I mean, people are out in Detroit selling clean chitlins. Like, come on, people. Come on, people.
Look.
Because I was like,
there's enough money out here for everybody.
There's a business out here for everybody. Anything. Because it's always something we don't like to do. And I know for me, I will pay somebody to do it. You know, and, you know, not trying to, you know, make this a race thing. But right now I'm talking to my black folks. We have to understand that the things that we don't like to do and we willing to pay for, it doesn't make you any more bougie than the next person. We tend to tear people down because they have a cleaning service. Oh, she can clean her own house. Well, I don't want to.
Basically, right.
We tend to tear people down who choose to have a personal chef. Oh, she can cook her own meals. I don't want to.
That's it.
If the only skill you got is cleaning a car and you the best car detailer, then you need to have all the damn business on your block.
That's it.
I shouldn't be going to Mr. Clean It. I should be coming over to your house.
That's it.
So, but I can't come to your house if I don't know that's what you do. You got to tell me. And you got to be consistent. And you got to do it right. Because see, black people, we give you one time.
That's it.
We ain't gonna give you 2 and 3. We ain't gonna talk about, well, you know, he had to go pick up the kids. I don't care. You took my money. I'm gonna need for this to look like Mr. Clean did it.
Right.
So we gotta understand that we are deserving of plush things, whatever is plush to you. We gotta understand that if your household can't afford for you to have a cleaning lady, a chef, a nanny, or whatever else you need in your house, you are entitled to it, and do it with your chest out in all caps. That's what I say. Do it with your whole chest out.
Period. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear it. It's honestly, this is something that we need to hear. We need to hear it, and we need to understand it, and we need to do it, guys. So y'all hear Miss Toni talk. I mean, y'all commenting like, I see y'all. I see all the comments. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm about to read all these comments, Miss Toni, because they are commenting. They are loving this conversation. They are loving, because right now you are preaching, Miss Toni. Look, we loving it right now. We are definitely loving it. So we're gonna read the comments, Miss Toni. So we have Chrissy So Cool Smith who joined. Then we got Justin's Incredible. He said, I have a 9 to 5 paying down debt with one and building with the other. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Miss Head 218. She said, finally, and thanks. And also Justin's Incredible said, same here. COVID cut off one stream of income and breathed like into another. Mm-hmm. You definitely have to know how and be willing to pivot. Exclusive _ mixology, agree, we definitely flourish. And then yes. Justin Incredible, you said, I see, yes. And then we have exclusive mixology off of Black people, and Justin Incredible, yes, exclusive mixology, period. You better preach, sis. Yes. KD _ catering, shout out to the personal chef and food ordering life. Yes. And Justin's Incredible, that's your business. Exclusive mixology, take your business personal, because you owe yourself that success. Yes. And Justin's Incredible, I have a cleaning lady assistant. Okay.
I know that's right.
That's what I'm talking about. And Miss Head 218, she gave us the muscle, like, yes, we doing it. And Justin Incredible said, just because you can do everything doesn't mean you should.
Thank you.
There we go.
You don't have to. We tend to work ourselves into the ground, not because we want to, but sometimes we feel like we have to, or we feel like we are not worthy of having a cleaning service. We are not worthy of having the personal chef. Like this week, I felt no kind of way with hurrying up and ordering my soups and my sandwiches from KD Catering. Like, thank you, sis, because I don't feel like cooking. A sis is tired.
Right.
And I want healthy food. If I can go pay McDonald's, I can pay you.
But the thing is, what I don't understand is what you spend your money on is your prerogative. Everybody works hard for what they do, and what they want to spend their money on is their prerogative. Yep. You're not spending the money on it, so why are you so concerned?
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. If you out here busting your ass, working hard, you can treat yourself to wherever you want. If you want
if you
want a chef, if you want a damn cook every freaking day, you can do that, because honestly, that is your money you spending on, and you work hard. You treat yourself, whatever. Hey, I'm telling you, people do this all the time. People who have money, they do it all the time.
And they don't talk about it.
It is what it is. That's the way of life. So we as Black people, we should want to do that and have better in our life and do these things to treat us. And nobody should look down on it, because at the end of the day, what we should be doing is literally saying, yo, I need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's been hard for us. And I know that, quite a few of you guys will agree that, I remember when Trump was inaugurated 4 years ago, and it felt like death in the office. Like, we was literally like, I don't believe this shit. Like, we was in disbelief. And the other day, I broke all types of dress code. Like, I'm in HR, so I'm like, who gonna check me? So I'm walking her up and down. Like, I was walking the halls like a prostitute. I ain't even gonna lie. I had my Chuck Taylors on. I had my pearls on. I was and yes. And all of the Black people was like, hey, sis. I was like, I'm doing it for all of y'all in uniform who can't. We have to start taking our place up in this. We deserve to be business owners. We deserve to be entrepreneurs. And we deserve to make the money. We got to stop playing small in this game of entrepreneurship. You deserve the big piece of chicken, okay?
Okay.
You deserve it. So take it and be happy about it. You deserve to love making money. Every business don't have to be about a struggle. It don't have to be about a story. It could be about, I saw an opportunity and it was a good one and I can make some money and I'm going to go for it. And you should be okay with that. And we should be okay with you being okay with that.
Hey, yes, ma'am. You are absolutely right. Y'all heard this. Y'all heard this right here, because honestly, we get into some good conversation. This is what we do on here on Happy Hour Friday segments. We get into good conversation. I mean, honestly, the real conversation of what we all be needing to hear, and honestly what we be needing in our lives right now. Sometimes we got to hear this stuff to honestly reevaluate some things for real.
Yes.
So we're honestly getting into some good conversation with Miss Toni, Bees in the Trap, Naturally Loopy, Hustle Your Hobby, Cupcakes and Cocktails, One Boss Queen over here. Look, we having so many people commenting, so many people are enjoying this conversation, and I am loving it. Like we talked about all your businesses. We're talking about the starts and end of your businesses, right? We talked about the pros and cons. You're giving great business tips right now to us. And now we're going to get into, honestly, how we can support all your businesses, because that is the main thing, right? Yep. We need to support you, my queen. And so before we get into that, I'm going to read the comments. Okay. We're going to go ahead and discuss how we need to support you, right? Yes. So we have, let me see here. Let me scroll up. We have Miss Head 218 said, what she said, absolutely. And then we have Justin's Incredible said, Bloop, talk about it with no guilt or shame. Let me grab a drink. Okay. Yes. He said, yes, take my money. So then we have Exclusive Mixology, buy them pouches. They are the bomb. Y'all better preach over here, because y'all better tell her, Miss Toni over here, she's going to definitely get you right when it comes to the pouches, when it comes to the doggone tips for business. I mean, anything, she's going to get you right. So we're about to get into how we can support you, and literally, even with all your businesses, how we can support Bees in the Trap, Naturally Loopy, Cupcakes and Cocktails, Helps Your Hobbies. Tell us how we can do that.
Well, across all social media, of course, Bees in the Trap. That's on Instagram and Facebook. I post my weekly pop-up shops every single Wednesday. If you want to come out and support this weekend, I will be at Skinworks Day Spa in Covington. And then next weekend, I will be in Decatur with the Paint Times Pleasure Sip and Paint. But every Wednesday, I post my locations for Bees in the Trap. Hustle Your Hobby. You can just follow Hustle Your Hobby on Instagram and Facebook. Click the link if you need a coaching session, a mentoring session, and follow the tips. I give tips on events. I give tips to event organizers. I give tips to just living your best life. I just give tips all day.
That's it.
Naturally Loopy, that page is more or less for lupus awareness and mental wellness, because there's a lot that goes into having a uncurable disease. So I give a lot of inspiration posts there, my healthy eating tips and things of that nature. So you can follow me on Naturally Loopy or the Loopy Chick across Facebook and Instagram. Cupcakes and Cocktails, that page is not active right now because I don't have the new date, but it will be coming back active. But my new page, Don't Say Eats, okay? Don't Say Eats is a pop-up shop catered just toward eateries, food, and beverages. So we will be doing pop-up shops catering just toward the food and beverage space. I have vending machines coming out. We have our brunch, Froze all day brunch series coming out every Sunday. We have the adult line of milkshakes and desserts and wines coming out. Don't Say Wine is coming. We have trips, the track trip.
Nice.
So if you want to, if you want to show out a little bit, twerk a little bit, if you got the Megan Thee Stallion knees a little bit, we're going to be able to take care of that. We're going to get you straight over there in the DR that's coming in July. So we just got a lot of stuff going on. If you follow Bees in the Trap, Hustle Your Hobby, Cupcakes and Cocktails, Naturally Loopy, Don't Say Eats, if you follow any of them, you will be in the know.
Awesome. So y'all heard it. Y'all definitely go follow this lovely, beautiful queen on all social network platforms. Honestly, I mean, you won't be disappointed when you go on any of her pages. As you see now, y'all just, if you loving her now, this is who she is. This is definitely who she is, what she gonna get. Just loving. She's gonna give you everything that you need, all kind of advice. You won't be disappointed in buying anything or purchase anything from this queen right here. And before we go, I always like to ask, the last question, because we always like to follow everybody's journey. Before I ask this question, I'm gonna read out more comments, guys. I know y'all coming through. Y'all coming through with the comments. So we're gonna read out some more comments before we end off with the last question. So we got Exclusive Mixology. She said, buy them pouches, they're the bomb. Just Incredible said, you better glow up. Exclusive Mixology, you better hustle. Child, these knees, 62 years old, they were hand-me-downs apparently, but I love traveling. All right, so y'all are definitely coming through with the comments. We appreciate the love that y'all are giving this beautiful queen over here.
Y'all.
And I know she is loving it. She is loving it. Yes, so we're gonna definitely ask you this last question.
Okay.
And we just want to follow you in your journey. So what is the future looking like for all of your businesses? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years for Bees in the Trap, we will have our mobile truck. So
nice.
You will see that B, the big B, all around town. Hustle Your Hobby, we are opening up a online university, so that's coming soon, as well as the podcast. Naturally Lupie, we will definitely be doing more events and awareness opportunities. My number one awareness thing that I'm doing with Naturally Lupie is our masquerade ball.
Nice.
So that's something that's really near and dear to my heart. And just like, put it this way, I'm not slowing down for nothing. I have some businesses where my name is not in the front. I'm on the back. I'm just a financial contributor. So the winery is coming. The wine line is coming. The event space is coming, because we're going to do an event space.
I already know.
The Black ASF store is coming, so that's everything Black for all of my Black businesses. You will be able to have a space on consignment. We also have the Calm Plus Peace store, which is a bi-monthly box for self-care essentials. So we have loads of things coming. Like 5 years is not even enough time.
Nice. Oh my gosh, this is going to be great. And like I tell all my boss queens and kings out here, and for everybody who comes on here, we know that this is going to happen. We already say, look, everything that you want, everything that you're saying, even in the next 5 years, if it's happening 2, 1, we already know this is going to happen, and we can't wait to follow and literally be there when this happens, and we follow your journey to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? It's all in God's hands, and we know if he's in it, it's definitely going to be blessed, and it's definitely going to flourish like exactly how you want it to be. So we're excited. We're so excited to definitely see it and be a part of it, and honestly turn up with you, my queen. All right? So,
but before we go, I just have to let everybody know that the one event that we have not spoke about, so this will be the first time you guys are hearing it live.
Okay,
September 2021, we are having the very first Entrepreneurs Ball. So this is to highlight, this is to celebrate all entrepreneurs, wherever you're at in business, whether it's just an idea on paper, or whether you out here hustling these pop-up shops every week, or whether you have a corporate office space. This is an event just for us. And I'm sorry to other people, but it's just for us Black folks. We gonna get dressed up. We gonna sip something. We gonna eat something, and we gonna party like it's 1999.
Hey, we gonna party. Hey. Look, we can't wait. So y'all heard it here.
And then y'all gotta dress up. We talking gowns, tuxedos. Like, think about your prom. We gonna do the prom times 10.
We gonna have so much Black excellence in there.
Black excellence.
Yes, we can't wait. Y'all heard it here first on the Happy Hour segment. September. Y'all be looking out for September. I already know she's gonna be posting it. Now look, is it tickets? What we doing?
Yes, you gotta buy tickets. It's gonna be a plated dinner, open bar, formal wear. Like, we gonna come out and we gonna show out. We gonna show these other folks that I don't know what y'all did during the pandemic, but we made that coin, and we gonna celebrate. We're going to celebrate all businesses, all entrepreneurs, no matter where you're at in life. And this is for teens, kids, young adults, old adults, the
Awesome.
50-year-olds. It's for all of us, no matter who you are. Whether you started a business, a podcast, you monetizing your business, everybody is invited. Everybody's going to be highlighted. Everybody's going to be celebrated because we deserve this.
Oh,
We
this is
deserve the
beautiful.
pat on the back.
Yes.
We deserve the hand claps. We deserve
Yes.
the recognition that we scared to give ourselves. So I'm going to give
Yes.
it to you. I'm going to give it to you.
Yes. This is beautiful. Honestly, Miss Toni, this right here, even what you just right here, what you're doing, this is nice. We definitely need something like this, especially
Yes.
now for us all just to come together, have our Black excellence going on, have our glow up going on, just being the queens and kings out here doing
Yes.
our thing and literally loving on each other, networking with each other, and just being with each other and having fun,
Having
having good
fun.
fun, having just some good fun. So this right here, I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna be there. I didn't know you guys on here said yes, we're gonna be there. Yes, we're gonna be there. They can't wait. Look, Miss Toni, I gotta read you the comments. I'm telling you, when you said it, everybody done hit the comments like, oh shoot. So hold on, let me back up. Let me back up. Let me read you the comments before we go. So we had exclusive mixology. She said, I really love this interview. Great job, ladies. Thank you, my love. Justice Incredible says manifest. Miss Head 218. She says, so happy to be a student of Miss Toni.
Yes.
Support, support, support. Love it. Amen. T Moss at Just to Go said, learning from the best. She put the B's behind it. And then we have Miss Head. She's like, listening ear. Yes, we strong out here. Just Incredible say yes. T Moss at To Go say healed. Exclusive mixology said, I love this idea. I will be there.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Head 218. She said, whoop, whoop. And T Moss Just To Go said, let me start. Hold on. KG Catering 16 said, let me start hitting the gym now. Gotta
Yes,
be writing
girl.
this down.
Yes.
Okay, boo. Exclusive mixology said, oh snap, my son will be my date. That's what I'm talking about, boo. Miss Head 218 said, celebrate good time. And our last comment, Justin's Incredible said, give the people what we need.
What
Yes.
we need.
What we need.
Because I'm going to tell you
Yes.
something. Our peers, they celebrate each other all the time. And you know what we do? We sit back on the sidelines and we be quiet. I ain't being quiet in 2021.
Nope.
I'm about to be loud, bold, all caps, chest out. Like, I'm here. And we ain't going nowhere. Look, I don't even care if your business don't make no money. You still invited. Okay?
That's it. Because you gonna be around so many Black excellent people. You gonna revamp your whole business that night. You gonna be like, oh shoot.
Right. I'm gonna get me one of them awards. Oh damn. I'm gonna be up there. Oh girl, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be marvelous. We inviting the media. We inviting the bloggers. No, we inviting the shade room. We gonna take over social media that day, and we gonna be fly doing it.
Hey, it's going to be a lituation. This is going to be so nice. It's going to be so elegant, so lovely. Yes. And just seeing our Black kings and queens out here who are honestly doing their thing to be able to be spotlighted and in this atmosphere of just excellence and just beautiful and good fun. So we really cannot wait for this. It's gonna be lovely. So y'all stay tuned to it. She just announced it on here in September, but I already know there's gonna be so many postings where you can get the tickets, everything. Yes. She's gonna make sure everybody is right with the dress code, what's gonna be going on.
Girl, we gonna be fly.
Look.
I ain't spent this kind of money since my prom.
Look.
Listen.
So y'all already know it's going to be a great time. So y'all definitely be tuned into that. We appreciate, everybody joining on. Miss Toni, is anything you would like to say to the viewers, your audience, your customers, your students? I mean, your supporters right now here, because they've been showing you a lot of love.
I just want to say I love you guys. Without you all, there would be no Bees in the Trap. There would be no Hustle Your Hobby. There would be no Naturally Lupie. This opportunity wouldn't be here. And whatever you do, it's okay to do it scared.
That's it.
What a lot of you guys don't know, I have a fear of public speaking. I don't do this. But I said 2021, I survived COVID.
That's
I
it.
survived Trump. I
Mm,
survived life. And
that's it.
I'm not turning down no more opportunities that are presented to me. So my gift to you all is to do it scared, do it with audacity, do it bold, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. Do it.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And honestly, y'all heard it
And
again
thank
here
y'all. I
first.
love y'all.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look, you have exclusive Miss Alex. She said, we love you too, girl. And Miss Head to 18, she said, yes, blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank both of you. And Justin's Incredible said, come on, benediction. Yes, okay. So look, we had a great time talking with Miss Toni here. I hope you guys had a great time with us. This was such a great interview and great conversation. Remember, guys, we just don't do this on Instagram. I do it live on Instagram every other Fridays with these happy hour segments for all businesses, brands, whatever you got. You want to come on here and tell us just how we had this conversation with Miss Toni. Tell us everything that you're doing out here. We love to have you on. We post it on YouTube so everybody can watch it. All right, we got the music and stuff, the intro and all that stuff, make it feel good. So you guys definitely follow my YouTube page, like and subscribe. It's Woods Bartending Happy Hour segments on YouTube. All right, so y'all can go on there and see the whole thing there too. So our next guest the following Friday will be New Growth Oil, Miss Kamari. So please join us then. We're gonna have some more good conversation. Again, we appreciate you so much, Miss Toni. Thank you so much for just giving us your story, giving us some great tips and advice, giving us the party in September.
Yes.
Dropping on us right now. So I appreciate you, love. We're gonna keep excelling, my queen. We're gonna continue to follow your journey. Yes. And literally, we're so very proud of you. We literally are here to support you in whatever you're doing. So thank you again, queen, for coming on, supporting What's Bartending in these segments. And we are so happy to tell you. And again, y'all, this is my panelist. We're so happy to have her on as a panelist for the Black Business Expo. I hope everybody will be coming and joining that as well to support our vendors out here who are trying to honestly get their hustle on too. And we're going to continue this, right? We're going to continue excelling in 2021, all right? 2021 is everybody here. So how we end this off, all I say to everybody is stay positive, stay encouraged, and stay safe. We love you guys, and let this year be your year. A lot of kisses, smooshes to everybody, all right? Thank you again, Miss Toni. Everybody have a blessed night, all right?
Good night.
Good night.